So we are in part 3 now, how to save money. Okay, again, how to save our money which is hard earned. And today we are in part 3 of it. Okay, part 3 of it, and that part 3 is which is called slashing fixed expenses. Okay, we discussed philosophy and we discussed the concept yesterday. Okay, it was just to create a brain, make our brain mapping ready for savings. Okay, but now we are coming to the ground reality. Now we are coming to the ground blueprint of saving. Okay, focus on each and every point which I am telling. Try to correlate with your own life experiences, because somewhere we all have a tendency to save. It's not that we don't have a tendency to save. It's just a matter of time that the scale could be less, scale could be more, scale could be moderate. So we want to not get motivated for saving. We want to be disciplined to save. Okay, that is an objective. So the first slide on the presentation right now is housing optimization. What is written there on the slide, you keep reading. I came to Kuwait in the year 2012. Okay, my friends were here before. Okay, and they said, Nitin, yaar, we saw your house in India, so you need a good house to stay and all. So they gave me a house here. They arranged a rented house for me, a property, which was costing almost, I will say, 20% of my salary. Clear, guys? 20% of my salary. Then I took it. It's a big apartment with the good features and everything. Okay, but over a period of time, in 8 or 10 months, I could realize that it is still making more burden on my pocket. So what I did, immediately within 10 months, I switched over to a property which could be coming at almost 10 to 12% of my salary. The concept is very clear here. Do put an effort to get a property, good property, decent property. I will not say that don't take the decent property. If it is slightly far off and it is reducing burden on your pocket, that means it is increasing your saving potential, please do go for it. While selecting the rented house, now we do a lot of criteria, everything. See, I'll tell you one thing. When it saves the money, automatically in some days you'll feel more comfortable there also, because you get acquaintance. So the takeaway from this slide is very simple. Try to reduce your renting burden. Clear? Forget it is not, housing should ideally not exceed 25 to 30% of pay. I do not agree on this. I want to have minimum, most decent, with good amenities. Slight distance is more, 5-10 kilometer distance is more. Okay, I will manage. Got the point? So takeaway from this is housing optimization. That is point number 1. Point number 2, that we need to see, that if you want to buy a property in your hometown, in your home countries, try to see how do you optimize that. So that section we'll discuss separately, not on this slide, but here, because in the GCC region, we are almost everyone is on rented house. So this concept should hit your brain. If it is provided by company, good, then no problems. Lowering utility bills. Okay, now in rented apartment, you said, sir, electricity and water is free, so we use is abundant. Okay, no need, because I'm not paying it. In some properties, yes, you have to pay water bill and utility bills, electricity bill you have to pay, correct? See, now again I'm telling. Yesterday we saw the psychology of saving, the philosophy of saving, and it's really how you adopt a culture. I remember my childhood example. In our family, in my hometown, 1 month we got higher electricity bill. And then my sister realized one thing, that in the house when we are living one room, we are keeping fan on. I am talking of 30 years, before 30 years scenario. Our fan is on. So she got that point, and whenever any room where nobody is occupying, she will immediately switch off the fan. Or another example, if you are able to manage, if you have to pay your electricity bill from your pocket, If you just manage your air conditioner in place of 23 degrees, place of 23 degree, if you can manage 25 degrees centigrade, your air conditioning will load reduce drastically. And that will be reflected on your utility bill. So do that. Why you want to burn your money? Just a little habit. 25 degrees also good to survive. Very good to survive. LED lights, smart thermostat, all these things are now a culture. I'm not denying. But now, if you want to reduce your utility bill, your water bill, be careful about it. Don't take it lightly, okay? Sir, shunu hada? Electricity bill, I'm paying some extra dirham, 10 dirham, 20 dirham if I'm luxury. No. That 10, 20 dirham per month add to 200 dirham per year. 250, 300 dirham per year. I'm just giving an example. A small wastage makes a big pile up. 10% of your monthly bill could be reduced. 20% of your monthly bill could be reduced. Third is insurance optimization. You may have your vehicle insurance. You may have your medical insurance. You may have your general insurance, correct? Say, for example, I do possess a medical insurance in India. So what I do for that, guys, I'm going to give you all practical examples now. So take these points immediately as a note of it, and they will synthesize your brain somewhere to think on that point. And probably you may be doing it also. So what I do for my for my medical insurance, you know that medical insurance is good in your home country if you are not facilitated by any medical services to avoid a big burden on your investment, unknown burden on your investment because of health situation. So I do take medical insurance, a good amount of medical sum assured I take. But what I do, I pay the premium for 3 years and I get 15% discount. Second point, try to club your medical insurance like a group insurance scheme. Like I do it, even my kids are grown up, they're earning, but still I put them in my one packet, our one basket of insurance. Your premium get reduced, more coverage happens. Negotiate with your insurance. Say, look, I'm taking a medical insurance and I will take this insurance also for my vehicle. Try to give me a discount. Bundling of couple of insurances. So you are optimizing. You are reducing, taking a discount for a long duration. You are covering more and more from your family members. Try to ask if you have 3-4 brothers, 3-4 sisters. Trey, we are going to have a group of 25 persons, 4 different families, 5 different families. We want to negotiate with you. And it saves a lot, by the way. It saves a lot. And it comes as a one big packet of burden on our pocket. Okay, so try to negotiate it. And these are the ways to negotiate it. Debt repayment strategy. What is my strategy? No debt. My strategy is very simple. In Hindi, if I will say, भाई किसी का कर्जा सिर पे नहीं होना चाहिए यार. That means I don't want loan on my head. I want to be debt free. Okay? But suppose you have loans, you have debts. Try to negotiate even your loans. And there could be different loan. There could be a student loan. There could be a vehicle loan. There could be a house loan. So the loan which the companies are charging you higher rate in spite of your negotiations, that means from the previous slide I understood, now we negotiated. But still you are having one loan is at 8%, one is at 10%, one is at 6%, 4%. Definitely you should try to close the loan which is at higher percentage rate of interest, putting more burden on that. And try to close small loans at the earliest so you'll get happy. See, yeah, now out of 5 loans I only have 2 loans left out. Understood? Keep this philosophy in the mind. Means don't be casual in handling your debt. You should be very meticulous in handling or closing the debts. Negotiating with banks. Now you will say, Nitin sir, what you're talking? Negotiating with banks? Yes. For my share accounts, I have a demat account. You know that, correct? You have to have a demat account for your share trading and everything, correct? So that demat account handling charges, I will not take the name and everything of the bank, okay? It's not good to take that, but let me tell you. They were charging some 75 paisa rate in the beginning, okay? In Indian, 75 paisa. 1 rupee is 100 paisa, correct? In India, 75 paisa. 10-15 years before I'm talking around, okay? Then I negotiated 15 paisa, 55 paisa. Then it came to 35 paisa. Finally, I somewhere landed up with 10 or 20 paisa. Or you can say, sir, there is a zero fees also. So if you are happy with the zero fees Demat account, good problem. So sometimes what we do, we pay little and we mitigate the risk also. Okay. So I did that, but I negotiated. I brought down that rate to almost 12 paisa over a period of 5-6 years time. So the point comes here that there is always a chance to reduce the banking rates. You can negotiate your credit card rates also. But again, you have to demonstrate that you are serious, you are sincere. Correct? So you must do negotiation. Communication cost. I have Netflix membership, I have Amazon membership, I have so and so membership, everything I have. Try to pool it. Take the bigger package of Netflix, where 6 members are allowed, 5 members are allowed. Distribute among our relatives, friends, 2-3 connections, a same connection with a 2-3 user IDs. Am I right? Or 5-6 user ID. I am using it. Somebody is using Kuwait, somebody is using in Singapore, my brother. So everywhere like this, okay? So try to reduce this kind of cost. Second thing is in the mobile package. Nowadays you saw that, na? 500 GB per month. Shouldn't have 500 GB per month. I don't use even that much. But they are giving a damn cheap price, that's why I'm having it. But if they ask me, I will reduce your price by 1 KD and will give you 100 GB, I'll be more than happy. So the purpose, what I'm trying to make a point here is, try to look for the things which you do not need actually. And even if you are able to switch to a smaller package, which could save your 1 KD, 10 dirham, 15 dirham per month, in a year without knowing you are saving 100, 150 dirham without doing anything, which was not being used at all. So why to burn it? It's a wastage. Sometimes this internet packages, okay, I'm giving all my experiences, guys. They're exclusively my experiences. You can manage well. You can manage in more better way than me in your way. So our 2 years terms finish for internet, for example, okay, and then they say, sir, we'll renew your package. So they are always in hurry. Sir, should we renew? Okay, sir, relax. Don't immediately 3 months before they will call you to renew package for 1 year. Okay, tell them, okay, we'll see. I'm not decided. Just some days before, tell them, I'm thinking to switch over the service provider. What do you think? Then, sir, no, our current rates are this much. When you do that, all these things, automatically they try to give you the best possible rate to retain their customer. Remember, we are the customer, okay? So, customer has a big weapon with him that if he goes to another service provider, this company loses their business. They will try to play all the gimmicks. Sir, we have this package. Sir, if you don't renew it, then this package price is going to increase. Nothing is going to increase. Okay? Unless otherwise they do a cartel formation. So, be patient. Bring the negotiation plus in your favor, and that is possible. Clear? Very small savings. Huh? You will think, sir, what is talking small saving? But this small, yesterday also I said, drop saving will make an ocean, and you will remember after 10 years. Car expenses and maintenance. First of all, I don't like car. Okay? Sorry, why I'm telling this point, I have my car here. But in India, now I have Ola and Uber. I have an app. I will call every time SUV, I will need to go 5 km, I will call SUV. It will come to my doorstep and I will write and I will go. A simple mathematics works in my brain there. If I invest, sorry, I will use an Indian currency example for you guys, but it's okay. If I buy 1 million car, 1 million Indian rupees or not US dollar. If I purchase a car for 1 million Indian rupees, and if I keep that money in the bank, and I will get 6 to 7% interest, so almost 60,000-70,000 interest I'll be getting annually. And in that money, if I want to travel Ola Uber the whole year across the city, still I will not able to consume that money which I'm going to get if I keep that money in the bank, and what interest I'm getting. Listen to me carefully. Huh? So, in place of buying a car, I kept the money in the bank, and what interest coming on that amount, I'm talking of Indian rate of interest, okay, banking rates. It depends on country to country, there are different interest rates are there, saving rates are there, okay. So, I am getting in that money, I can travel. Second point, the money in the bank will remain 10 lakhs. If it is a 1 million, it will remain 1 million. But the car of 1 million will become after 5 years car of 500,000. So I lost my money also, depreciation. Fuel consumption separately, maintenance separately. So the first point to take away is, if your public transport is great, use that great transportation system, avoid the car. But if it is unavoidable, then try to maintain it very well so that you are able to save your fuel, maintenance, avoid unnecessary trips, maintain your car well, take care of it properly so that you don't burn more money on its overhead expenses and maintenance. When to refinance? The word refinance, okay? Refinance. You have a bank loan, okay? You have a bank loan. And that bank loan, what you have with you, I have a loan from an XYZ bank for my house. And you know that the loan portability. I go to another bank, I will keep observing. And I will say that, let's say I have a loan at 7%, 8%. What do you think? Should I transfer this loan to you? What rate you will give me? He said, sir, don't worry, transfer this loan. I will give you an interest rate of 6% in place of 7, 8% what you are paying there. You start saving 2% interest. Get it refinance. Or tell the same banker, see, I'm getting this quotation. I'm getting 2% less. What is your plan? Tell me. I know there are floating rates are there of interest, no problems. Okay. Student loans, there's a good point there actually. You know that the student loan, the student loan interest, what you have to pay is also sometimes it is linked to your scores. So if you are A plus grade or A grade, your loan percentage will be less. Your loan interest percentage will be less. So try to look all the opportunities. See, because I will tell you, if you pay 8%, 8% interest, it will keep going from your bank, and after some days you will be habituated, class 8% going. But that 8% is eating a good saving potential from you. If you just negotiate that to 6%, now you will feel that, oh, you are saving extra 2%. And this 2% over down the line, if you save that money in 2 years, 4 years, 5 years time, you will realize that you saved a lot. And without doing anything, by just some talks and negotiations. So negotiate, Baba. What's wrong in that? Ultimately, it's my money. I need to save it. I need to negotiate it. Nobody else is coming to repay it. I only have to pay it. Clear? Good. So that was about some fixed expenses, how to cut the fixed expenses methodology. You guys may have more experience, whatever is there, you can share at the end of the session. Next is another ground reality. Lifestyle and variable spending. Lifestyle, big word, huh? And variable spending, okay? Before it was a fixed, how to reduce the fixed expenses. Once you reduce it interest rate from 8% to 6%, every month fixed you are save 2% till the repayment of the loan, correct? One-time payment for insurance can help you out to pay a less lump sum amount, and then you can enjoy for next 3 years, okay? And remember that when you take an interest, when you take a medical insurance policy or everything for 3 years, you get 15% discount, that's one thing. But at the same time, if you renew it every year, there is a chance of increment. So you are locking your premium amount also for 3 years, which is in addition to that 15%. Clear? Okay. Daily coffee. Yesterday I told you guys, correct? Daily coffee $5. So in a 30 days you are spending $150. If you can make a good coffee at home, why don't you try? You could be a good chef. You could be a good coffee maker for yourself. Weekly dining $400. Impulsive shopping. Oh, yes, I like it. Let's buy it. $200. All these things comes to $750 per month. Just an example. A very smart calculation is written there, and that I need to read for you guys, okay? This $750 per month, okay, invested at 10% rate of 10% investment in the mutual fund or in the shares, you get 10 to 12% returns, okay, annualized CAGR. So if they are invested at the rate of 10% per annum for 30 years, please do not make the sketch lines, for 30 years, grows to approximately 1.5 million US dollar in 30 years. Again, drop makes the ocean. So avoid unnecessary expenses. Don't go by temptation. Temptation is enemy of saving. I'm again repeating. Temptation is the enemy of saving. Avoid such temptations. You will say, sir, Nitin sir is like, will snatch all our luxury, all our entertainment of the life. Yes, I want to snatch your all luxury, which is an unnecessary burden on your pocket. Yes, my intention in yesterday and today's session is this, and in the next session also it will be the same. I want to snatch all your luxury, which is potentially impacting your saving. What if you take lunch to your home, from your home, okay, and you don't buy it from the restaurants, that junk food you don't buy. Annually, if you take 4 or 5 days a week, homemade lunch, you can potentially save maybe $3,000, $2,500. I'm just giving a number, guys. A very small thing, very small thing. This is what the impact of compounding is there. And it's not about coffee. Coffee is just an example you take. The most important is that we have to seek those leakages point and stop them, recurring leakages. And they are not one time, yeah. If I drink coffee once in a blue moon, that's fine. But it's a continuous habit. It becomes a habit and it becomes a continuous leakage, recurring leakages to my saving potential. I like one statement on this. Grocery optimization, I know. We all try to be optimizing that, I'm not denying. You make a list also, yes, I agree. But at the same time, there is one more philosophy there behind shopping. If you want to go to Lulu, try to experience this, okay? You are very much tired and you are this thing and you are feeling hungry or something and you try buying your grocery. And at the same time, when your stomach is full, you are relaxed, okay, let's go and buy. So you have a sufficient time to think to buy or not. You will bill, your bill on the counter will be late. On the point of sale, POS machine, when you are swapping everything, product, your list will be less when you are not hungry. But when you are hungry, you immediately correlate your requirements. I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. Second thing, you know that brand, or with due all respect to branding, okay, basically they earn from us and they create their own brand image. What if you take a normal store brands, packed by themselves at a better comparative price? Sugar is sugar, salt is salt. Am I right? Try to save it. Use frozen vegetable to reduce waste. No, I agree with their point, but still, I am from the health point of view, I don't recommend frozen vegetable. As a personally, I am talking about myself. The rest, I leave it to you guys. If you buy a bag of 10 pounds, means 5 kg of rice in place of half kg of rice, probably you may save, and not probably, yes, we do save. We save almost 30 to 40% of the price. And where we know that we are going to consume it regularly. So that is called grocery optimization. And do it. There is one more rule. 24 hours rule. Yes, let's go and let's buy this, okay? This temptation comes. No problem. When this temptation comes, start a timer in your watch and say for 24 hours. We'll think after 24 hours. I will think after 6 hours. You will see that urge vanishes after some hours, and Then you realize, oh yeah, I was thinking to buy that also, but I think it's not that great to be purchased now, and I don't need that exactly in that quantity or that kind of range of the products. I don't need it right now. Temptation. Those advertisements, what this product spent millions and millions of rupees on that advertisement only to create that excitement within you, to bury the 24 hours rule, to increase your dopamine, that see, if you buy this, you're going to enjoy this, like, oh, this is wonderful, correct? Keep cool, keep yourself cool, reduce your anxiety levels on this excitement level, okay, and relax. Think before purchase, especially at the time of occasion of marriages and everything, or some program is there, so we buy a lot of things, oh, we'll use this. Many of them are not used during that period, and the program is over now. Oh, then you said what to do. Better we go and return it, correct? So that's the thing. Control your emotions, okay? Generic versus brand name, okay? And by the way, there are very good generic. Now in India, there is a trend of generic medicine is ongoing, very cost effective, and by the way, I am using a couple of them at a very good price. Salt is same in the medicine, but no, we are brand, huh? So we have an extra value. Shuno you have same chemical, same salt into it. Yes, but that's very correct that even that generic medicine should have a good quality. I will not say compromise quality, no. But do not burn your money on brand names. Like my mother, 78 years old now, okay? And if I tell my mother, for your cholesterol medicine, see, generic medicine, rosuvastatin salt is coming at this price. Why you are burning 10 times more price into it? Oh, so she will say, no, Nitin, I want to trust that name of the companies and everything. So, see, what I'm trying to make a point here, that yes, these brand images are like they are our enemy of our saving. But somewhere brands are required. That also we'll see. Just wait, one or two more slides, we are going to see that. But where generic can support me correctly with the same quality, please go for it. And that I leave it to your judgment. Cashback and loyalty. We know that wherever there are applications are there, Aura application is there, multiple applications are there, they have their credit points, do use them. And I know you guys are using it, so I will not spend more time on that. Travel hacking, try to go in the lean season. Everybody is going in summer, so no need, you should also go in summer. Try to take cognitive mode while booking. So you avoid price hiking, incognito mode, correct? So they don't know what is your IP address, so they will not escalate the price for you when the second time you try. Try to see a good arrangement, try to carry good food you can carry. So you can make your trip wonderful, but you can avoid overspending, or you can manage your spending very well. Low cost entertainment. Try to see. If you have a time, what I do when I go in India on a vacation time, correct? Or means with my PhD work, I like the time. So if the show in Cineplex, if the peak hour show is costing me 300 or 400 or 500 rupees, and the same show costing me 150 rupees in the morning, I will go in the morning and I will sit and I will watch the movie. How does it? If you have a time, why not? I'm just. And by the way, I go in the morning session not because I was not able to meet the evening time. No, I intentionally go in morning to save my money. I'm very clear about it, and I'm honest. For me, when I'm in vacation mood. Yes. Cost per unit. Now I will talk something about the brand also. You know what? There are copycats are available in the market. Okay? And those copycats, there are genuinely first copy or whatever they call it. Okay? But there are multiple layers of copyings are there. But where if you buy original, it could be costing you $1,000. But if you're getting a copycat in $100, you feel, oh, I'm getting the same brand in $100. But you know what? Sometimes that copycat doesn't last for a particular duration even. If you genuinely buy the good quality product, okay, wait for sale, okay? Don't buy in $1,000. Wait for a sale, buy it. But you know, if you buy this, it will last. This wind cheater, this woolen jackets, this overcoat will last you for 5 to 10 years. But if I take a copycat, probably it may not last for one season, and or it get faded or it get bad damage. So in that scenario, to save your money, not to buy after 6 months again same product, buy a good product which is long lasting and wait for a sale to come. So ultimately, it's a matter of cost per unit. So do not get trapped in the copycats, because that may put more burden of you by repetitive shoppings. Okay, dining out strategies. Okay, if the intention of dining out is, let's go today, we'll eat too much in outside. No, actually, it's not only eating too much outside. Dining out is an enjoyment. You want to spend a good time. Of course, I'm speaking, they are not written in the books. I'm speaking, but no, a lot of research have been done on that. And research are our own experiences. So dining out, you go for some relaxation, okay? Be miser in ordering. Be miser in ordering. I will not say you that don't take this, don't eat this, don't order your mocktails, okay, this thing. No, but be miser. Go slow. Do not waste on your dining, because you know what? What you waste, you are wasting not only food, you are wasting your cash. Why you want to do that? So be miser. Guys, with this, I'm completing my 2 chapters, 2 parts on it. Next part, advanced strategy and technology, and one more part I will take in the next session.